How's it going, guys? This is the first video of I'm gonna start tracking Tesla every single day, and I'm just gonna be documenting it on YouTube just for myself, and obviously to help other people learn. But yeah, so I'm gonna do these together, Tesla and SPY. I think it'll be more beneficial to do both of them kind of like together, just to see how like Tesla reacts with SPY. I'm sorry about the levels. I know it's crazy, and I need to clean these charts up. But yeah. Anyways, so if we look at both of the daily for Tesla, Tesla's on the top and SPY's on the bottom. As you can tell, they both had huge sell-offs yesterday. Tesla went from 1160 to about 1090. SPY from about 461 to 450. Great day if you played short side for either of them. So that's the daily. We're gonna go into the hourly, and I'm also gonna be talking about like potential SPY trades as well, because I did a little run through before I recorded this, and honestly, SPY was the trade of the day for sure if you saw the opportunity and took it. So I'll start with SPY. So yesterday SPY held the 450 level. At the end of the day, had an indecision candle, and then went up into after hours, and then again wick down, candle down to the 450, and it still held. Like, this 450 level is holding strong. I mean, the risk to reward in the trade was insane. I'll pull it up on the 5 and 30 minute because it'll give you a better look. But I mean, that, especially with the huge sell-off yesterday, like, that was definitely the trade of the day, and I'm pretty upset I didn't see that. But, stuff happens, and sometimes you miss out on really good plays that happen right in front of you. But, yeah, so if we go into Tesla, Tesla basically traded in between the 1100 and 1075 range. It had some nasty wicks to the downside throughout the day. But, yeah, I mean, you could have, waited for like the first two candles to base, and you kind of get that idea that it's a little wicky, but it's trading in between these ranges on the hourly. And the next time it gapped up, you could have, definitely taken puts, right? After the first 2 hours, you could have taken puts, would have brought them perfectly down to 1075. Trades rarely ever work out like that. But, yeah, so that would have been an awesome trade. I'll go into the 30-minute chart so we can get a better look at these two. And, yeah, again, I'll start with SPY. I mean, just look at the pre-market or after hours and pre-market activity here. It's just, wow, is that 450 level being protected? And then it's kind of like, again, like the man strategy, like the little dip off of open, first 30 minutes, and then, yeah, oh my gosh, I still can't even believe myself that I missed this. But it was a great opportunity to take calls. I hope somebody did. But yeah, so if we look at Tesla, right, first 30 minutes of market open was kind of like pretty flat activity, just up and down. And then, so the second 30 minutes, SPY ripped, and, oh, there's a new candle. SPY ripped, and Tesla went down. Tesla did have a little bit of a run, but yeah, so Tesla went down. So it's just like little things like these I'm going to start picking up on and just noting in general, like how Tesla's moving with SPY, how it's following its levels. Like, is the key level spot, the sweet spot, is it on the wicks, is it on the body? Like, today seemed like the body, right, for Tesla. It was the 1100 to 1075 range. It provided a ton of fantastic opportunities to trade. But yeah, and then so we can also look at the 5 minute. I'm going to start with SPY, and we'll go into Tesla. So SPY. Again, and I'll show you the trade one more time. So, yeah, it's like on the 5 minute, like you barely see a break under at the 449.95, but I mean it's holding that 450. True bounce off the 450, wicking right down there, wick, and I mean and then it started to consolidate, right, and just got a huge volume spike and just ripped off of open. That was by far the best trade of the day, or the best setup of the day, almost in my opinion. Um, Definitely, but yeah. And then, so if we look at Tesla, right? So I actually took calls off of open, and the reason I did this, I'm gonna have to go into the 30-minute chart for a second, was because the last time that Tesla opened up at the 1100 level, it just ripped right off of open. That was kind of like the mindset behind it. SPY also ripped off of open, so I was, like, it seemed like the trade would have worked out. It didn't. I got out really early, actually. So I got out in the first, probably 2 minutes of the trade. Took calls right off of open. Sold out on a VWAP for like a 5% move. Should have waited for the 5-minute candle to close. It closed above. There was a good 12-point move to the upside. Could have been a nice little trade, but that didn't really work out. Tesla, definitely short side was the move today. I mean, if you're looking at the 5-minute, the break under the 1100 level and under VWAP at the same time could have presented a decent opportunity to go short. And again, once we broke under the 1100 level, we could not regain it. You could have taken puts right here as well. That would have been a great, great, great opportunity. I mean, that would have been a top-to-bottom trade, one of those extremely rare, perfect trades that never work out. Like, trades never work out that well, but that was seriously one of those awesome setups. But, yeah, so that's it for Tesla and SPY. These videos are going to be a little bit longer, but I really want to go, in a decent amount of depth with them and say everything that I'm thinking about, because you just want to be picking up on all the little things, how SPY is moving with Tesla, how they move off of news, when someone's speaking, things like that. So, yeah, tomorrow's Friday. Hopefully we can get some good opportunities. I usually like to trade SPY on Fridays. They usually present, the contracts are just so dirt cheap. Obviously, it's extreme risk, so you're playing with no size. But, yeah, I'm going to wrap this video up. But thanks for tuning in. I'm going to continue to do this for the next at least month. And, yeah, so hope you guys have a good day.